Okay, so I'm already logged in to Google. You can see by the icon here. So I don't need to log in. You would need to. Also, I'm using Google Chrome, so I would just need to click the apps button up here. If you're not using Google Chrome, you would need to click the apps button once you're on Gmail or whatever Google website that you're using. So then I click Google Sheets. I'm going to use a blank sheet, and I can't show you the form we use because it has student names on it, but what I did was I copied the headings that we used, and then I'm going to paste them in here. You can use whichever order you'd like. We use this order because it made the most sense to us, but it's up to you on which one you use. You can open the columns up to create more space if you'd like. I'm going to insert some names so that I can show you how to create filters. Mm, mm. Okay, and what you would need to do is you would highlight all of the data and you click data filter. Now you'll see these little arrows. Now you can go through and sort and say, for example, Travis paid, turned in his permission slip. I like to use color codes, so I'll actually make him green. His science teacher is me, and he's got me in second period. Shirt size a medium, and he can be in my group as well. Yes, he picked up his t-shirt. Well, when I sort Travis's name, all of his information moves with him, as you can see. And the most important part to make that happen is to actually highlight all of the data when you go to create the filters. You can turn them off, but if you don't highlight, say for example, I only highlight this portion here. Now when I create filters, let's try this one, change it up a little bit. Oops. It is only going to move that information that was highlighted, and this information over here stays out because I didn't highlight them. The nice thing about Google is you can undo pretty much everything, and you can re-highlight. If you're doing this with someone else, the awesome thing is that you can leave comments right up here. So I could actually highlight Travis's name, and I can leave a comment on Travis and say, talk to him about behavior. Comment. And the other teacher that sees this may view that comment, or maybe it's a reminder for yourself. And once it gets resolved, you hit resolve and it's gone. You can see there's a record of it. So if you needed to look back on all of the comments you've left, you can do that as well. Sharing can get a little complicated. So I'm just going to add a name here. So what you can do is you can add someone's email address, or if they're already in your contacts, you can add them individually. I'll just add myself. You can put if they can comment, if they can view, or if they can edit. Personally, I would keep the editing very limited, especially if whoever you're sharing it with is not very good with technology, because they can mess something up and you don't want that to happen. So for when I sent our form to our attendants, I only put can view, just to make sure that it stays the way me and Miss Shaw had it. You can also get a shareable link. So if someone doesn't know how to log on to the Google Sheet or whatever it is, you can just copy paste this link Again, you can set if they can view, comment, or edit, and you can send them that link instead, so it's easier. You can also add sheets at the bottom. Let me pull it into the screen, that way you can see it. So we actually had several sheets at the bottom. We had one that was just a roster. We had one that was chaperone information. We had one with the tickets. We had another with the itinerary. And we kept it all here. That way it was just one document, easy access. We can each view it. You can change the colors of these tabs. If there's a particular way of organizing, you can duplicate if you wanted to make a copy of it and have multiple sheets. And then you can delete them as necessary. These are also able to move in whatever order you would like. And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or comment on the blog.